Give Jamie a hug from me. Tell her I love her. Chris and I will be home soon. Yes, Mom. We'll be careful.
Why'd you lie to Mommy?
I didn't lie. We are going to be careful. We have no choice. We're two ex-cons from Angel Square up against a ruling monarchy in Europe. Then, if we're not alive, they'll take our side.
Yeah, well, I'm not about to wait around for any more instructions from this Chamberlain creep. I want to do whatever it takes to find Sarah and Dahlia. Starting with a one-on-one with Her Royal Highness.
The bullets were flying. There were bodies everywhere, and my sweet David Vickers is gone, and then my life was threatened, and then they took Sarah.
All right. All will be well, all right? We'll put the royal guard on it. But you did bring the jewels with you, right?
Who are you?
Of course. You were too young to remember. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Carlo Hesse. Hello, my darling.
Hello, Daddy. Daddy? Your mother is a princess? Well, Carlo here is not only on the FBI's most wanted list, he's my father.
Oh, you got some kind of death wish. Get out of here.
No. I'm not going in there. You need to hear what's going on with Star. Star.
Hi, Dr. McBean.
What can I do for you?
I just wanted to talk to, Marcy. She's
No, she's at a wedding.
okay. Then I'll just talk to her later then.
Is this about the baby? Look, I know that you and Marcy have had several conversations about adopting your baby, and you're here. Don't you think it's time that you and I talk about it?
Nora, we're kind of in the middle of something.
I wouldn't be doing this unless it were absolutely necessary.
Unless it would hurt Bo and me, and then you would do it just for fun.
I'm not having fun, Lindsay. I'm not doing this for fun. I'm doing this for Bo. I'm doing this for our son, Matthew. And if you just read it, you will see. You'll understand. Please.
Clint, do you know what this is about?
No idea.
Okay, then. Sorry about the delay, Judge. Let's get this show on the road.
Bo, I know how this looks.
No, I don't think you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be
And
doing
I know you'll probably hate me for the rest of my life.
Then why are you doing it?
You know, Lindsay, you know why I'm doing this.
Nora, I'm in the process of trying to marry the woman I love.
And you can't. You just need to read this because it may change your mind.
Then whatever is in that, I don't want to know about it.
What did you say?
And you brought the jewels with you. You didn't have them shipped.
Well, I tell you that the American ambassador kidnapped my daughter, and you just want to know what happened to the jewels?
Well, honey, we're going to need them if we're going to save Susan.
Sarah!
Sarah, I knew that. But I just want to make sure that no one steals them from us.
Oh! The way we were going to steal them from the real royal family?
You've grown into a beautiful young woman. Just like your sister Charlotte.
I'm nothing like that psycho. And you're supposed to be in Statesville.
You were always the most spirited of my children.
It was the only way to survive growing up Hesser.
I rue the day I allowed that ungrateful woman, your mother, to abscond with you and turn you against me. The five of us had a good life together.
How? Do you remember Johnny drowning my cat? Charlotte locked me in the trunk of our car for 8 hours.
It made you into the warrior you are today. A true Essa.
That hasn't been my name since I was a kid. When Mom and I were more afraid of living with you than leaving you. And I'm so proud to be a Saeed now.
That's that immigrant she married. I'll never forgive her for robbing me of my favorite little girl. Just when you were becoming interesting.
She saved me. From you.
Why don't you come in?
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Star, look, we're not complete strangers. All right? I think that you and I both know that you're wanting to give Marcy and me your baby is more than just about finding a good home.
Oh, so you think that I'm doing this to stick it to my dad?
Convince me otherwise.
Can't, because it's true.
The thing I want to hear from you about Star is that she finally dumped your ass.
2 minutes. That's all I need. But when I'm done, you'll see that you can't let Mrs. Manning push you around about your kids. Star's in trouble, and you're the only one that can help her.
Is that what this is about? Some sort of family reunion? Are we supposed to bond? Is that what we're supposed to do?
Would that be so bad?
Dude, next time you want to patch things up with your kids, send a card, not kidnappers.
Every bit a Buchanan, aren't you?
And proud of it.
Word has it that the family fortunes have dwindled. Dorian Lord made a fool out of all of you.
Lay off my family.
I didn't have you brought here to keep my daughter company. Tina never told you about me.
My mother may be a lot of things, but she's not a bottom feeder.
This bottom feeder was very nearly your grandfather. Your mother, two-timing whore that she is, broke the heart of my son.
Or she would have. Johnny had a heart.
She led him to believe that she'd fallen in love with him. But she was only using him to lure your father back into her bed. When Johnny confronted her, she and her degenerate sister murdered my boy in cold blood.
My mom and Aunt Vicky did that.
No. He's spinning things. Like he always does. Your Aunt Vicky killed Johnny. Trying to defend your mom.
Your mother did quite a brainwash on you, didn't she? But fortunately for you, I taught her everything she knows.
We need a plan.
We need to do something. The longer we wait, the more chances we have of walking into a trap.
Well, I hate to break it to you, my brother, but I think we're already in one. Jonas could have taken Tina's jewels in Landview. But for whatever reason, he wanted us here. In Mandora.
You think this is about us?
Could be. Jonas Chamberlain got us here. And then he said he wanted more than just the jewels. His hostage is a Buchanan heir. If it is about money, why not go after Cord Roberts or Clint, Vicky? Why us?
Because of Sarah and Talia.
Yeah, then why Talia? We need to figure out what ties this whole thing together.
Or who? The plan is a work of genius, admit it.
You know, we have had a very good run here.
We have, but I really think it is time for us to hang up our crowns and get the hell out of here.
What? Not in your life. Of all the roles I've played, I like being a monarch the best. I am Prince Helmut Krakow of Mandora. And you are my princess. And if we play our cards right, we can stay that way all the way to the old royals' home.
What, not if I lose my daughter?
Do you think I'd ever let that happen?
I don't know. I honestly do not know. Look, I have spent the entire last week running from a homicidal diplomat in high heels.
Who's wearing high heels?
No! I was! Poor Sarah.
Look, darling, don't worry, all right? We have an entire country at our disposal. We can get Sarah back and keep our jewels. Just have to figure out how, that's all.
Oh, I should have gone back to court. No, I had to go with you. King Rogan, master of disguise. I should have known you would only bring... Oh, a little harder right there. I should have known you would only bring me misery and heartache. Oh, don't forget the toes.
Wouldn't you rather be a princess of Mandora than a Buchanan in Lambview?
Listen, I know the timing sucks on this. I do. I understand that, but Nora, if I'm gonna say
Nora
I
Bo loves
stop.
Lindsay. I really think this is all that matters right now, okay?
Thank you, Marcy. I don't think that Nora agrees with you.
Maybe we should all just take a breather, let Bo and Nora handle it.
I don't need a break, okay? I'm ready to get this done. And Nora, if you have a problem with it, please keep it to yourself. Otherwise, leave.
This is my house.
That's right. Let's take this wedding somewhere else.
Okay, you know what? Hate me all you want to. You go right ahead and hate me. But you are going to hear what is in this.
Nora.
This is a letter
Nora,
that
enough, let it
RJ
go.
wrote to Lindsay, and I found it. But somehow it gotten caught in the contracts that you brought me about BE. And I found that. Why can't it be, Lindsay? Because you thought you got rid of it? Is that what you were going to say?
Give it to me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to read it for anyone. I am.
I'm a cop, and you're a criminal. You're not my father. You're no better than any other mook that I would put behind bars.
You warned me, tell ya.
My mama didn't even want me to become a cop. She was afraid that I would end up coming up against you like this. But that's the reason why I did it. That you've done.
You wanted to connect to me, Talia. It's the one missing thing in your life. You're part of me, Talia. The same blood runs in our veins. You couldn't rest until you found me.
Now I have. And I'm going to personally make sure that you go back into that cage where you belong.
We need to find an edge on the ambassador. Something to level the playing field.
Got any bright ideas?
Fresh out, you?
Yeah. I think it's time for us to, abdicate.
Dear Lindsay, I think it's pretty clear that we're friends and that's all we're ever going to be. Bo's the man for you and that's that. I blame myself for what happened between us. I didn't appreciate you enough. I like a woman who thinks outside the box, and girl, that's you. It takes a special kind of woman to take out a monster like Spencer Truman. And then fake a nervous breakdown to avoid doing time. I've spent too much time with you after Jen died not to know that you've suffered enough. And I'll never forget how good you were with Jamie during the time that I had her. You deserve to be happy. And you say Bo makes you happy. So your secret is safe with me. I knew what I was doing when I murdered Spencer Truman. He was going to tell Todd that Tommy was his son. Michael and Marcy were going to lose their son, and nobody should lose a child. I lied to you, Bo. I lied because I was trying to protect myself. But then I kept lying about it because I knew that I was falling in love with you. And that's the truth.
I'd like everybody to get out now, please. Everybody but you.
So, me wanting to give this baby to you and Mrs. McBean is just all about getting back at my dad, right? That's exactly what you want to think?
No, I'm sure that there's more to it than that, but...
Right, like how I want what's best for my baby? And how I'm 16 and I would be a horrible parent and you guys wouldn't? I mean, my family took a baby away from you and I want to make this right.
Okay, Star,
but
that's
please,
not...
Look. Please, do not tell me the reason why you won't adopt this baby is because of why you think I'm doing this.
It's not just that.
Then what is it? Okay, maybe... maybe you think I'm gonna get scared and back out, but I won't, okay? I'll sign anything. I want you and Mrs. McBain to have this baby, okay? It is one thing that I want more than anything in this world. And I mean, this is something that you guys can't have unless someone like me comes along. Don't you want this?
People have been lying to you. A lot.
Which people?
This is hard, okay?
Stop wasting my time.
Listen, I'm not done.
You can't even string two syllables together.
Listen to what I have to
Just
say.
get out of here. I would never come back if I
Star's
was...
pregnant.
What did you just say?
She's having my baby.
What's going on?
You're both to remain in your chamber until such time as you are called. The princess wouldn't do this to us.
We don't take orders from her.
How did you escape Statesville without the feds finding out?
No. I had my friend and your former superior to thank for that.
Ramsey?
Mm-hmm. He executed a magnificent exit for me.
You've been mixed up in all of this. From the beginning.
You know what they say. Idle hands, the devil's workshop.
I don't want to know about the details. I want to talk about a deal.
What are you offering?
My loyalty and undivided attention.
And in return?
Just let Sarah go. Leave Antonio and Christian alone.
I'm sorry that I have to be the one to teach you this, Targa, my sweet. But not everything is about you.
Bo, please try to understand that Spencer was crazy.
Is that what you think? That I care about why you killed Truman? After everything you did to Pa and Kevin, half the town?
No, I know it's because of me. Because I lied to you. I lied to everybody.
And I gave you every chance to tell me
And I
the truth.
wanted to tell you. I wanted to tell you so many times. But I wanted to tell you, even when you proposed to me, I wanted to tell you.
But you managed to keep it to yourself, didn't you?
When you asked me to marry you, I didn't think it was so much that that you love me, but that you just lost your job and your dad, and you love both those things so much. And then Nash died, and I thought maybe you didn't want to waste the rest of your life. But I was okay with that, because I love you. And I saw it as a chance for us to have some happiness together. So yeah, I kept quiet.
Let me know what happens.
Me too. Bye.
Bye.
I didn't want to have to do this to them again.
You don't care about anything that has to do with Dad and Lindsay.
Excuse me?
Why'd you have to go and ruin Dad's wedding?
What do you think's gonna happen?
Oh, you're asking me?
No, I know she did it for me, Rex. It didn't even matter.
You're like a daughter to her, Mars. She's trying to protect you. When Lindsay killed Truman, she was trying to be a good mother. Okay, so let's say that you're not doing this to get back at your dad. Let's say that you're in it for all of the right reasons. Just think about the position that this puts Marcy and me in.
Okay, but don't you and Marcy want a baby? I mean, you do, don't you?
It almost killed both of us, losing Sam. And I don't think we would survive losing another child to your dad.
Okay, well, first off, my dad would not go near this baby.
How are you going to keep him away? And when he finds out that his daughter wants to give his grandchild to the woman who ran away with his son, I mean, you know what he will do.
Okay, my dad doesn't know that I'm pregnant, and I'm going to make sure that he never does.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Well, then you're just some sick freak trying to mess with my head.
You think I'd make up a reason to spend 1 minute with you? What I'm telling you is the truth.
No. Star would have to have sex with you. She didn't have sex with you.
We did that night you walked in on us. Star lied to you.
No, she wouldn't do that.
She wouldn't tell you the truth, but I am. I mean, you'll see that I'm right pretty soon.
No, I would have known. She would have told me.
Are you for real? She couldn't tell you. It was the only thing she could do to keep you from killing me. She told you what you wanted to hear and you believed it. Okay? But now you know the truth, so you have to deal with it. Star's pregnant and she's in trouble.
16 years old.
When I have a chance. Go ahead, do it. You want to kill me? Go ahead, do it! Huh? Maybe if you're lucky, you get a picture of my kid to take with you to prison.
Who else knows about it?
Everybody named Kramer?
Blair knows.
Yeah. She found out. At the hospital in Virginia Beach. When you pushed Star down the stairs. She could have lost a baby because of you. And she still could lose the baby.
What does that mean? Is there something wrong?
She wants to give the baby up for adoption. Abdicate? Is that a joke? We are the last of the Mandoran royal line.
We're frauds.
We plunged the country to civil war.
Yeah, but what about Sarah? I mean, I no longer care about the crown, the jewels, the money, any of it. All I care about is Sarah. And so I think it's time that we turned ourselves in and had Jonas Chamberlain arrested.
Get ourselves thrown into jail?
Well, that doesn't matter anymore.
Why? How did you become so maternal all of a sudden?
I guess it was seeing her when I spend time with her. Kanan, she loves me.
Just give me one day, all right? One day to neutralize Jonas and save Sarah.
Honey, This can't go on forever, all right? Somebody sometime is going to figure out who we really are.
Majesty,
Yeah.
you are not who you say you are.
I didn't want to do what I had to do. I had no choice, Matthew.
You had to do that to Dad?
Sweetheart, Lindsay killed a man.
And she paid for it.
No, she did not pay for that. She lied to a judge and a whole courtroom of people and to all of us. She spent a couple of months in St. Anne's when she really belonged in prison. And I was not about to let her be a part of your life without your father at least knowing that fact.
You didn't do this for me. You did this to get to Dad.
Is everybody, what is the matter with everybody? Are you all out of your minds? I don't understand. You act like she's just have some unpaid parking tickets here. The woman killed a man and then lied to a judge to get away with it.
According to RJ, who in that same letter said that he was jealous of Lindsay's happiness with Bo.
I couldn't check out all the details, all right? But I still felt that Bo had a right to know about all of that before you made the decision that change could affect my son's life forever.
Well, why did you do it this way? Did you do it this way for Bo or for you?
I love you with everything I've got. I knew. I just wanted us to have a chance. And I knew you couldn't live with this.
Can you live with what you do?
Yes. Can you find it in your heart to stay with me now?
Star, you can't keep your father in the dark about your pregnancy forever.
Okay, why not? I mean, I never see him, and my mom has a restraining order against him.
A restraining order. And do you think that's going to keep Todd away?
No, I don't, but once he violates it, he'll get arrested.
And you don't think that anybody's going to tell him?
Who would be suicidal enough to give my dad that news?
So Star just got pregnant. She's already decided to put it up for adoption.
She feels like it's the best thing.
And why is that?
I think it's because of you.
Oh, yes, of course. Gotta be my fault. I didn't even know she was pregnant.
Look, I'm just saying, if Star felt like she had her whole family behind her, she might see that raising this baby is actually possible. But Star, she doesn't see that. So unless she can be convinced otherwise, she's going to give our baby to another couple who she thinks can do a better job raising it.
Which couple is that?
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, you do. You know. Who is it?
It's the McBains.
And what if somebody does tell my dad that I'm pregnant? So what?
So what?
Yeah, what can he do about it? It is my baby until I give it away, hopefully to you and Mrs. McBain, and then it's yours, and it's out of my dad's control.
Yeah, and that is when your dad is at his absolutely most dangerous.
No kid of mine would ever do anything to help that bitch Marcy McBain.
Star's only doing this because she's not thinking straight. She's scared and she feels like she owes them something.
What the hell does she owe them?
I don't know. Look, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think you're the only person that could stop her. You don't want this. You don't want your grandchild being raised by John's brother and that woman who kidnapped your son.
Could you, would you please talk to Mrs. McBain about this? I'm not keeping this baby, okay? Someone is going to adopt it, and I would like it to be you guys.
Star, what are you doing here?
I actually came here to see you, and then I ran into Dr. McBain, and we started talking about you adopting a baby.
What'd he say?
He's not into the idea at all.
Yes. Well, then why did you come see me?
Well, when I saw you at the diner, you were with your lawyer, and I thought that maybe you had changed your mind.
You didn't say anything to him, did you, about me meeting with our lawyer?
No, I didn't, but... Am I right? I mean, have you changed your mind about taking my baby?
I didn't do this, Clint. Lindsay did this. She lied about her insanity. All I did was make sure that Bo found out about it before he brought her into my son's life permanently.
Well, it sounds to me like Bo never would have found out if it hadn't been for you.
And is that all right with you?
I don't know. All I know is that I haven't seen my brother this happy since before Pa died.
So I should keep my mouth shut about a murder because what, the victim is someone you didn't really like very much anyway? Are you kidding me?
You know something? Asa used to say some secrets are worth far more than the truth.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to live with this. But now, I guess we'll never know. One way or the other.
Oh, please don't go.
How are we supposed to work our way through this?
I'm sorry, Bo.
Seriously.
Are you happy now?
What do you mean, Bitterman?
If I may be so bold, Your Highness is not himself.
What a curious observation. Then, who am I?
Pardon me, Your Majesty, but you are not in your usual ill humor when late for your evening soak.
Ah? Very good, very good. Yeah. It's because the princess has arrived. Yeah.
Shall I draw you a bath?
No. No, Vitamin, the prince is
Far too busy, but I could use a bath after my long flight.
Very good, Highness.
I thought he was on to us.
Yeah, that Teutonic 20 knows nothing. You take a bath, and I'll brainstorm. And these are the jewels, yes?
Yes, right. And I will keep them right here with me until I get my kid back. Thank you for the foot massage.
This is ridiculous. There's got to be some kind of mix-up.
We're here by invitation of the royal family. Okay, the princess has given us full access to the entire palace.
The princess's authority is not absolute in Mandora.
Our orders are to confine you to your room.
Orders? Who gave you these orders?
Good night.
It's locked. Looks like the trap's been sprung.
Yeah.
I went to a great deal of trouble to bring you here. And I have plans for Miss Roberts, too. And your mother, Princess Tina. And we wouldn't want to forget the Vega boys and leave them out of all this fun now, would we, huh? Without saving the last and the best for you, my loving daughter. Oh, how rude of me. I almost forgot. Welcome to Mandora.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No, listen, Star, please don't thank me. Don't thank me yet, okay? I am a very long way from saying yes.
As long as you're thinking about it, that's all that matters. Thank you. Thank you so much. What are you going to do about Dr. McBain, though?
I don't know, but give me 24 hours, okay? I'll see what I can do.
Right, I know that you can talk him into it, okay? You guys are going to be great parents.
I tried everything I could to get Star to see that she's making a mistake. But she feels like giving our baby to the McBains is the best thing. But she won't listen to me. So the only thing that I could think to do is to tell you, you're the only one that can stop her.
Get out.
Were you going to do something?
Get out.
Sorry, Star.